Continuing our Valentine's Day Sip and Solve series with the wonderful Beck and Colin from Inspire Realty. It's so inspiring to see how they work together, play to their strengths, and stay grounded in their values.
We have to create moments where we look forward to something. You know, our whole life revolved so much around the business. When we play hard, we play hard. When we work hard, we work hard.
So stay tuned for all the goodness coming your way. What is the thing that you most admire about your business partner? You each have to say something. You can choose personally what you like about them, but I'd like to know what you each really admire about what the other person brings to your business.
Somebody said today, you are attracted to opposite attraction. So something that you don't have, and it becomes attacking component when after you get married, and that attraction becomes attacking element. For me, it's not that case. Actually, I love Colin's like a humor, something that I don't have. I'm a very serious person, get to the point and to the business, and sometimes Colin always says, wow, so serious. But what I really admire about Colin is that his humor making everyone feel at ease, and then that really like brings that into the component in business as well. So that's something that I don't have. That humor actually, after all, we are in people business. We are in business, but after all, we are dealing with people and building relationship, and having that like a sort of lighthearted field and making it, more pleasant place to work. And I really admire that about Colin. And I don't know how to crack a joke. So it's something that I would love to learn from him. Or I take him away everywhere so he can crack a joke.
Awesome. There's books you can buy books with jokes in them.
Say do the joke. It doesn't work. Yeah.
I'm the same. I know what you mean. Yeah, jokes are hard. I only know one joke. Everywhere I go, I just have the same joke, and I'm sure everybody knows it. I don't know if I've told it to you guys. Do you know what my one joke is?
No. Why did it? No.
Where do you find a turtle with no legs?
A turtle with no legs. Turtleneck?
No, exactly where you left it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, you stick with that.
Yeah.
See, it's a dad joke. It's super simple, but mostly people find it funny. It's already funny to me. So you can borrow it back if you need it. You can have it.
Thank you.
I'll tell you one that my daughter taught me recently. She says, Daddy, she came up and says, what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Decent one. It's just a very simple. Okay, great. Okay, I'll forget it. I'm sure. And I'm always surprised at how many people I haven't told it to yet. So my kids were constantly rolling. Okay, so it's up. So your turn, Colin. What do you admire most?
I actually have multiple things that I admire about Beck, but I guess for me, the biggest thing that stands out for me is actually, it's obviously something I admire, but it's also honestly something that I struggle with. So it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's Beck's.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm going to use multiple words to describe it. I think strength is probably a good, summary, but it's the tenacity, the fight, the fire. Louise, you do not want to get when Beck is on fire, she's on fire. But that can be misinterpreted sometimes as, too strong, or she wants things her way. But actually, in the envelope of that fire, deep within, I know that Beck has got a good heart. And so I try my best to see through the fire. Sometimes it's so freaking hard because it's on fire. She's on fire. She is on fire. Yeah. And so that just that directness and she is so tenacious, and you want Beck to be representing you when a property is being negotiated. She is a far better negotiator than I am. I can disarm an agent and make them laugh and feel comfortable with them, but Becca's she cuts right through, gets right to the point, and she has an ability to
Tire people off.
Tire people off because she repeats herself. I promise you, Louise, I promise you this. Some agents have just given up and say, look, okay, we'll just do the deal at your price you want, because she can talk them to death, you know? So it's just that tenacity, that strength. Like, you do not want to mess with Beck when she's negotiating. When she's dealing with a negotiating, like doing the best for our clients, she treats each opportunity like her own. And that's why I say it's a double-edged sword, which is why I think there's just so much going on in Beck, because almost she cares too much. And that's come across as strength.
Yeah, when I do, I think it's kind of like, it's my personality. It's when I strive for excellence, I can't give up on like mediocre work. And because I actually know what it's like. It's such a big commitment for anyone to actually purchase a property. And I really want everyone to do well. And when I know that's the right property for our clients, I have to fight for it. And, of course, so that translates, and obviously in our relationship. But I'm very soft in my heart. I'm sure you know. Yes. But, because I know where he struggles most. Yeah.
I love that. Well, I mean, that is sounding like a very good partnership all the way. So what I would like to finish on then is, what advice would you give to other couples who are thinking about starting a business and working together?
I'll start this one. It's something I am navigating myself, okay? But I think we have to create moments where we look forward to something. Our whole life is revolved so much around the business. When we play hard, we play hard. When we work hard, we work hard. So just yesterday, I met up with our travel manager who booked Palau for us, and so I said, look, we got to have something to look forward to. And so my plan is, if we can do something towards the middle of the year, that's what we're going to, maybe a smaller holiday towards the middle of the year, but towards the end of the year, we're going to switch off. We're going to spend good money. When we were in Palau, when we were in Europe, Northern Europe, we spent the money, and so there's always something that we look forward to, time together, where we get to switch off and spend some good quality time together. So for me, it's about having something to look forward to. But the second one, which I'm trying very hard to do, is to communicate more. I have a tendency of shutting down if I get stressed or I get, when overwhelming, I think. So I think just having some time to care for each other and spend some time talking about each other, but also working on each other as well. Like, to be open, we have, business coaches that come in and, like this morning, like talking about our strengths, our weaknesses, our temperament, our character, our personality. So it's learning about each other as we go.